Hi there, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa, from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the rules might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? Okay. So this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I am also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Choices, where to go. And I feel that with the Seven of Cups in here, it doesn't necessarily talk about, this is what you don't see coming, by the way. It doesn't necessarily talk about choices when it comes to love, because right next to it, you have the King of Cups. As soon as you get back to being yourself, as soon as you're whole, you're complete, you're content, you're fulfilled, and you get your focus back in your element, I feel that you guys are going to start realizing that you have a plethora of options available in front of your eyes, not only in terms of love, but also in terms of career, in terms of everything else, okay? Now, in the present moment, your overall energy, you have the Fool card. It's the card of starting anew. I feel that you guys at this present moment is very excited on taking a giant leap of faith towards something. We're going to clarify what that is. What's the overall challenges? You have the Nine of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a codependent person, or you could be codependent, or it could actually be about something in terms of the practical aspect of their life is not really working to this relationship favor at this present moment. So it could be someone is struggling with their work and they're being very, very busy, or somebody is struggling with their finances and they're kind of like, so the attention is being divided in a way that it's not making the connection a priority at this present moment. Now, in the past, you have the Tower and you also have the Eight of Cups. There's something painful happening here in the past in regards to an information that you've gotten, because this person has the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it could be a lie that was busted, that was exposed. It could be a secret that was exposed, or it could be about anything else. But you know, I do love the Tower card. You guys are a Scorpio, right? My dad is a Scorpio as well. And you are the type of people who likes honesty, no matter how ugly that is. And I feel that you've been sensing for quite a while there's something that is not right. There is something here that is being built on a very faulty and unstable foundation. And I feel that the divine loves you very much to a point where the divine actually cleared those faulty or unstable foundation for you, so that you know what, there's nothing in here that actually is emotionally fulfilling for me. Okay? So I feel that in the past, you guys had that shocking Tower moment, and then it led you to emotionally withdraw yourself. This person can't stop thinking about you, but I feel that this person cannot also find some sort of solution in the past on how to get things back on track again. Now, in the present moment, you have the Hanged Man and you also have the World card. I think you guys are starting to see things from a different perspective at this very moment. And I feel that there's a sense of completion that is being played in here. We're going to clarify in a moment. From this person's side, Seven of Pentacles and also the High Priestess. This person is waiting, okay, while they're observing you. The High Priestess is a card. So High Priestess is a card that they're not really showing. So I feel that even if it was exposed in the past, something got exposed, there's a little bit more information that this person is not sharing yet. Yeah? We're going to clarify in a moment. In the future, Page of Wands and also the Three of Swords. There's a playfulness being played here from this person's side, but there's also pain. We're going to clarify in a moment. From your side, you have the Nine of Wands and also the Ace of Cups. If you guys are dealing with only one person, Scorpio, your empathy might get the best of you. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's clarify the reading now. I want to clarify the Seven of Pentacles from this person's side first. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, and also the King of Wands. This person feels a very strong connection towards you, and they kind of like wants to do something about it. The King of Wands is a very action-oriented type of thing where they're like, you know, I see it in my future to be with Scorpio. I know what to do. It's not as if like this person is oblivious to what they're supposed to be doing. Nah, they know, okay? But they're much more in the energy of waiting, okay? Because they feel that they've given some sort of seeds to this connection and they're just kind of like waiting for how is this going to turn out. I want to clarify the Hanged Man. Eight of Swords. Six of Cups. You're both waiting, but on a very different type of energy. Because the sweet memory of the past starts to haunt you. I feel that you guys are right now in a position where you're having like a lot of cognitive bias, where there is a good memory of the past and there's also a bad memory of the past, and you can't really, because you want to find reason to cut this off, right? You want to find reasons to, I'm done, I'm completely done with it. And when you're in that energy of like, I'm completely done with it, like you're Eight of Swords, like you're thinking, you're recalling the memories of the time where this person is making you be in such mental anguish, but yet then there's a sweet memories that comes by, emotionally speaking, that makes you be like, oh, damn it. Am I right? Okay, let's clarify the High Priestess. They're very focused on their independence here, Scorpio. Even if there's feelings here, they're very focused on themselves. And I feel that this person might have communicated that to you, whether directly or indirectly. The World card clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and also the Ace of Pentacles. I feel that you do not want to repeat the same pattern and dynamic of how it was in the past, okay? Because you want something that is more. With the Ace of Pentacles in here, so that's where we see the closing of the chapter or the completion of a chapter. I'm going to give you an example. If you guys were in a situationship, or if you were in a friends with benefit type of situation, you don't want to do it anymore. Now you want something more. Okay, it's either you want commitment or stuff like that, or if you're just like in a relationship, you want to be engaged. Like there's something here about you not wanting to repeat the same dynamic as it was, because you kind of like require more investment coming from this person. And this person with the High Priestess, they're not in a mindset where they want to do that right now, because I feel that this person is pretty independent. And they're very much focused on their financial security, financial stability, their work and stuff like that. So they're just observing, okay? They're just observing. So that's why the Nine of Pentacles was in the challenging position. Because when I saw that, I thought you guys were dealing with somebody broke, but like, I think no, it's more about like them are at a phase of their life where they want to be focusing a lot more on themselves and their work, their business, their study, stuff like that. Let's clarify the future. I want to clarify this Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. Honey, don't fall in love with potentials. I did that mistake too, yeah? But when people show you who they are, when people say who they are, believe them. I feel like one of the reasons why you're having this much of mental anguish has a lot to do with you're stuck with what you're expecting them to be, but it's not within your control. Let go of that controlling aspect, which I do know Scorpio has it. You know, I told you my dad as a Scorpio has Scorpio Mars, and it's not something bad to say about it. You know what I mean? As long as you're acknowledging it, you're aware of it, and you know what can you control and what you cannot control, it's good. We do need some sort of control. We need to have self-control. That's for one. And my dad has an amazing self-control in terms of his work. Amazing one, okay? In self-discipline. Now, but trying to, it's like you're trying to make your cat turns into a dog. You know what I mean? It's either you're falling in love with the potentials or the future that you've been in your head, not the reality of what this person is, who this person is. Or you're just falling, I don't know, because you're expecting a page to act like a king. You see the difference? Have you ever asked them, do you want to be a king? Is that something that you're looking? Because I feel that they have. It's either they said it or they showed it. That's why I said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Okay? Don't waste your time. Believe them 100%. If they say who they are, believe them. You don't need to put in some like, no, that's not true. That's why you feel tired. You feel tired not because this person is... You feel more tired of wanting things to turn out how you expected it to be. As soon as you accept this person as who they are, as soon as you see this person as who they are, who they have said they are, or who have they showed they are. Oh my God, it's so difficult, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, as soon as you accept that, it's easier. One of the reasons why you guys are in such mental anguish, you're like, no, I don't trust the situation, I'm going to protect my heart at all costs, etc., is because you're not seeing them for who they are. You're expecting someone to be someone they're not. You're expecting someone to do something that it's either one, they don't want to do, or two, they're not ready to do. Okay, clarify the Three Swords. Holding on to this image of your expectations and holding on to this. Again, you know, I just watched like a very good reel yesterday. That says people will start, thinking that a next level of commitment or a next level of relationship is going to make them change. That is not true, because people, if you feel miserable right now, when you marry them, you're going to be feeling 10 times more miserable. You know what I mean? Meet them where they are. See them for who they are. And I'm not saying this person is bad, but the comparison between what you have them in your head versus what they're capable of giving in this present moment is so far. So Three of Swords clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. You're going to be doing something drastic here in the future, Scorpio. Oh no, they're actually going to be asking for help from you, in which you're going to give them. I feel that this person is carrying like a lot of pain, and it could also be one of the reasons why this person is having a bit of a difficulties in focusing on other things other than themselves. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be focusing a lot more on yourself. in terms of like, you know, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of this person to become the person that I'm expecting them to be. It's like in your head, they're Matthew, and then in reality, their name is James. You know what I mean? It's not something bad to have it named Matthew or James. No, nothing bad about it. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm trying to say? Okay? You guys are going to freeze up your emotions a little bit and start to compartmentalize stuff. And with the Page of Wands right here, I feel like you guys are going to have more fun, trying to be very curious about life and exploring life even more. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Scorpio. Four of Wands, Hanged Man, and also the Moon in upright position. So the honeymoon phase of this connection is over. Yeah? And now you're left in... I get it now. What is it? You want them to be who they were at first? Sorry guys, there was like a little bit of an update things going on. But anyway, yeah, what I was trying to ask you is that, what is it? Four of Wands, you're clinging on to something. This is the After Tarot deck, so my interpretation of things is going to be so different than if it was a Right Away Tarot. But what is it? You're clinging on to something, a memory, a good feeling, a happy feeling. But is it happening now? In this deck, the wedding is over. People have taken their picture and they're ready to leave home. It's like you went to a party or you went on a... Yeah, you went to a party and it was a very lit party. And then everyone has went home and you're in that party, in that place, and you're like, wow, it was a great party. I kind of like wanted to have that kind of like feeling again now when everybody has went home. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's either the honeymoon phase is over, or there's something here that you're clinging on and you kind of like wish that that were to happen again. What is it? Someone's mask fell off? Now you're shrouded with mysteries, you're shrouded with questions, you're shrouded with, was it ever real? Whoops. Or have you been romanticizing someone who's entirely different from who they actually are? Again, I'm not saying as if like they're a bad person, you know what I mean? And now you're waiting. You have the Hangman and you have the Moon. You are Scorpio. I feel like you could go through this in a way that the divine or the universe is asking you guys to see things from a different perspective than how you think in the now. And be comfortable in the area where you're not knowing anything. Sometimes ignorance is a bliss, and sometimes not knowing something is a bliss too. Like, what if you go on a CIA mission and you found something that hurt and traumatizes you? Would that be worth it? Here, the universe is saying that no, sit down in that mystery, sit down in that questions, because you're supposed to see things from a different perspective. You don't need outside information to tell you what to do when it comes to this connection, because you have the answers within you already. If you were to be very honest with yourself, if you were to be very honest with the way in which you view this person, okay? So I think that is it from my reading for you here, Scorpio. I hope that you guys found tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.